Hey everyone, welcome to the video. Today we're going over some of the best soccer drills specifically for high school players. So typically these drills are best for players between the ages of 13 or 18. You don't necessarily have to be in high school, but if you are playing high school ball, there are certain skills and drills that you can be doing in order to ensure that you make your team and you perform well in the league that you're in. So what I'm going to be doing today is go over the drills, and I'm going to give you some videos you can watch that explain skills, drills, and other things that are going to help you massively in your high school career. First things first, if you want to be playing at a high level in high school or wherever, you want to be playing varsity, you want to be playing well against the best teams in the league, you want to showcase yourself to college teams, then you need to absolutely develop one thing, and that is having a daily routine. So what I'm going to do is, you can see the thumbnail for this video, I'm going to have a bar come across that goes to an example of my daily routine, and I'll also have a link in the description below that has a link to this video that goes over my personal daily routine. A little bit ago, I sent out the full video to my email list. I haven't released it to the public yet, but get on my email list because I might re-release it in the future. But for now, you can get the kind of the mini routine from that video. And the important thing is you can use the drills that I go over in that video and the practices I do, but it's important also to develop your own based on what you think you need to work on, whether it's your skills, your dribbling, your ball control, whatever it is. But I give you a pretty solid routine in that video. And the important thing, like it says daily, is you have to do it every day. You do it every day and you'll be amazed at the progress you make, and your high school coach will not be able to ignore that progress. So this pertains more to attacking high school players, but one of the things you can do in order to definitely stand out at the high school level is to obviously score a ton of goals, to be the top goal scorer on your team and potentially the league. Now, I think a problem with high school players is they're not confident enough to score tons of goals. They think that there's a limit. Goalkeepers in high school leagues tend to not be the best. They're in that developmental stage where you might see one amazing keeper every now and then in the high school leagues, but generally keepers are not that great at that stage. They're developing, they're learning their trade, if you will. So if you can become a good goal scorer, if you can put the balls into the corners, if you can learn how to finish your chances, you could score double digits and beyond 20 plus goals a season if you work at it, and I promise you that you can. So if you are a striker, an attacking midfielder, or an attacking player, I highly recommend you watch this video, which is how to be the top goal scorer on your team. It'll teach you how to start scoring tons of goals, especially for high school players, because of how shaky high school defenses and keepers are. So for example, one of the pieces of advice would be just to shoot on goal often. That's just a small piece of advice because in my experience when I was playing in high school, goalkeepers would miss a lot of the shots and drop the ball, especially if you can get a knuckle or some other spin on it. So go ahead and check out that video. It's going to come across right now. Check the description again in order to get the link to this video. I have two more for you, and these last two I don't actually have thumbnails for, or I can't find them for some reason, but the other one I want you to start working on when you're in high school is, there are a few important things. Obviously, teamwork is important. Obviously, working hard is important. Working hard for your team, for yourself. And those should be a given, right? I'm not going to explain those again because I have in many other videos. And I've also, I kind of hope that it's intuitive enough for you guys to figure out. So obviously, in your games, be working hard. In your practice, be working hard, and so on. But to work on your dribbling, there's one drill in particular that I think is one of the best, and I call it the Ronaldo box. For any of you who used to watch Ronaldo at Manchester United and it was nanny, they used to do this all the time. So I'm going to have a link come across again to me showing you how to do the Ronaldo box. Now you can add this to your morning routine, like I already gave you a link to that video, or you can just do this every other day or something like that. But doing this drill consistently is going to improve your close ball control while dribbling and be able to help you beat players in numbers, especially in high school. So make sure you go check out that video. Again, I'm going to leave the links to all of these videos in the description down below, but don't miss out any of these because they're very important if you want to become a standout player in high school. Okay, in this final video, again, don't have a thumbnail for it on the screen, but I'll again have it come across here at some point, and I'll link it in the description. Now, this one isn't a drill, and it's not teaching you any skills, but this might be the most important one that you watch out of the whole list. And what it is it goes over a visualization technique to train your mind to play very well. I personally, like I explained in the video, which you can go see again, description in the link in the description, I explained in the video how I used this technique before we played the #1 team in the nation in college, and how I used this technique to have one of the best games of my life, essentially. And since then, I've been using it to have great performances all the time when I play. So do not underestimate the power of the video I'm linking you to and the technique in there. It may sound silly at first, but give it a try. Try it a few times. Many players have told me that it's worked for them, that they've scored hat tricks when doing it, when they've done exactly what they've visualized. So don't underestimate the power of this technique. So I'll link to that video as well. It's another great one that you can use before your matches, before your practices. And if you do it every day, you'll be quite surprised how powerfully it can transform your game. Alright guys, so if you are very serious about becoming one of the top high school players on your team, possibly even in your league, and getting scouted for higher level football, or soccer, for colleges, professional teams, or whatever, it's very important that you develop certain skills now, especially if you want to succeed and excel at the high school level. So definitely watch all of these videos I've recommended for you. I've laid out all the drills in those videos. I've laid out all the techniques in those videos. Now it's just important that you go ahead and implement that advice. Even if you don't agree with some of my advice, you should always try it at least a couple of times to see if it actually works. Because there are many things in my life that I haven't necessarily agreed with, certain ideas that once I've tried them, whether it be certain training methods or techniques, I found, oh wait, this actually works, and I probably should keep doing it. So never underestimate some techniques and drills until you have experienced them firsthand. So remember, all the videos are in the description. Make sure you visit them and watch all of them thoroughly. Go back and revisit them if you want, and make sure you are practicing what I go over in those videos, because they can really help you improve as a player. Okay guys, so thank you again for watching the video. Make sure you leave a thumbs up. That really helps the channel, and share this with your teammates and friends, as the more people who see this video, the more content I can create on Simply Soccer for you. Also, if you're new to Simply Soccer, make sure you hit that subscribe button, as we release 3 to 4 videos every single week that are specifically designed to help you improve as a soccer player. Also guys, if you didn't know, I'm releasing something very exciting in the coming month, and you'll have to get on my email list to get it. It's going to be a monthly scouting report where I comprehensively explain 5 to 10 professional players that I think you should be watching in the coming month and studying in the coming month in order to improve your game. Remember, one of the best ways to improve as a soccer player is to learn from the best in the game. So what I'm going to be doing is giving you basically a cheat sheet on the best players to watch during a certain month. And what makes this the best possible thing is I'm not going to be going over like the Messis and Ronaldos every month. I'm going to be going over the players who are not injured and who are in form. So, for example, you won't have Eden Hazard right now because he's not in form. You won't have Vincent Kompany right now because he's injured. So you'll be getting players who are fit, playing well for each month, a comprehensive guide. I have a link in the description you can go in order to learn more about it. It'll be the first link, but I definitely recommend you get in on this because it's going to be free. I was thinking about giving it away for paid subscription, but I'm going to give it away for free every single month, and this can definitely help you improve as a player, so make sure you get on that. Again, thank you for watching. Make sure you sign up for that list. Give this video a like. Like I said, watch all the videos that I've linked to you, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.